So, 3 weeks ago, I did something I do more and more often. Something against the social norm. Do you know Barnes and Noble? Yeah, me too. Pretty well right now. So I went there and I just sat studying. I was reading, but I was so much in my thoughts, in my head. And I just was seeing people all around me who were in their heads as well. And so I wanted to reconnect with my heart, with that true part of who I am. The weather was pretty cloudy, pretty rainy. So you know what I did? I went into the female restrooms and I started dancing with some music. It felt so good. It felt freeing from my head and finally in my heart. But then 2 women came. They opened the door. And then they left. And then the manager of Barnes & Noble came. Miss, we've received some complaints about your dancing in the restroom. What are you doing exactly? Okay, I just took my bag and left. Have you ever genuinely expressed yourself and been rejected from it? Have you ever opened your heart fully and received negative energy and just hurt? Have you ever been told that who you are is not acceptable, is inappropriate, is crazy? Have you ever been ashamed of who you are? Have you ever wanted to hide from the world around you because you're too fearful to be judged, to be yourself? One of the biggest times I found myself lost was at school. School shut down parts of who I am. Little parts of me were shut down because I wanted to express myself. I wanted to smile or sometimes just to cry. But humiliation doesn't count. You can't cry. You just need to be still to be the perfect student. And when you ask a question and you just want to understand more, you're shut down because we need to keep on going. There's a schedule. And when you need support, you're shut down because there are too many people in the room. In these moments, I feel that I can't breathe. Like my voice is gone. I lose the ability to speak. Just, there's no energy coming through my body. The air comes in, but nothing can animate it. I'm like paralyzed because I can't express myself. My soul is paralyzed. My mind can't speak because my heart has disconnected from my body. I feel powerless. And I don't even want to act in the world if I just can't be myself. Because the message I received was, it is not okay to be yourself. So I become something else. Studying, learning, telling. Studying, learning, telling. Studying, learning, telling. Studying, learning, telling. Until I lose myself. who am I? Am I this person who's just free and dances no matter what? Am I this person in her head just saying what they want me to say? Or am I a bit of both? Think about a moment in your life when you've been told that who you are is unacceptable, or when you've been shut down. Does it connect to your childhood? Do you see any correlations between the two? Now, as I'm finishing up my master's, I've faced times of withdrawals, going back into my wounds, and also of rediscovery, trying new things. And as I'm moving on, I understand that I am both. I am all of that. We are whole. We are not just pieces, just this thing, just this thing. We need to accept all of this. We need to free ourselves, to understand ourselves, and to explore our new self. Yesterday, so very long ago, I was rehearsing. I was seeing my peers on the stage, and I was literally crying. My voice was gone. I was whispering. I just couldn't speak. And I thought that I couldn't go on stage just because I didn't want to be rejected again and again. And then Margaret, the person who you've met earlier, and some other amazing speakers from today, they just looked at me in the eye. They said, no matter what you choose, it's okay. You can do the speech, or you can choose to not do it. It's up to you. No matter what, do what you want to do. Just that freedom to choose for myself. And even though I was committed to it, it was like a relief. And quite surprisingly, as you can imagine, my voice came back 30 minutes after. Like, yes, crazy. And so my message for you today is that the rediscovery of the self is a conscious and a constant effort of rediscovering who we are. It is both freeing ourselves and also being in our minds sometimes because we can't help it, but it's also exploring what we could be. It's all of that. And it's bringing compassion to that. One of the things we've always tasted in this world is to be ourselves. So let's try our best to be it. And what I've realized is that we can learn to be ourselves if we get to dig into our own truth, into our own tools. I know I love swimming because it reconnects my mind and my heart. I love dancing, especially in restrooms. I love meditating and just going back to myself. I love deep conversations like I had throughout this whole TEDx experience. What are your tools? What do you want to do to rediscover yourself? So let's try something. Everybody, let's close your eyes. Okay. Now, let's take a few seconds to think about something you loved to do as a child. What was it like? How did it feel like? Did you hear any pleasing sound? Did you have to taste something good? What was it? That part of you that is excited about life is your true self. It is who you are. So the rediscovery of the self is both who we've known to be and who we are to become. It's all of that. Thank you.